Hey, party people. Like, let's see, if the 20th time is a charm.
I just don't like it.
See, that's what's happening is I record it, not that it's, I don't know, lost or, wrong. It just, I don't like it. I don't like it. And that's why you have not seen me in, weeks. Uh, I guess my insecurities have been just eating me rampant. Like every time I think I gotta make content, because you can't be a content creator without making content. Oh, by the way, we're getting ready for Walmart. I was gonna say Mountain Dew. We're getting ready for Mountain Dew because that makes perfect sense. So we're straightening our hair because honestly, I'm not liking me very much lately. I don't know why. I don't know why. Um, yeah, and it's not just me physically, it's what I have too. Like, look at the house. Like, I live in a trailer, and it's not like I see these women's kitchens, and it's like granite countertops, and everything's like in containers and aesthetically pleasing, and I don't have that. I just don't have that. Like, I just don't have it. And so I get to thinking, like, well, the house isn't clean, and I don't want them to see that the house isn't clean or that my face isn't on, and so I'm not pretty enough to be on. And that stops all the progress because you can't be content creator without making content. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. So I have not been making videos because, I'm in my head. As per usual. Anyhow, what else did I want to talk about today? There was just such a list. I need to get more organized. Oh, I got Buff Chick coffee. I got the cappuccino one. I didn't like it very much. I'll do a full one later. I got a new car. That's cool. I can drive places now. A Lincoln 2015. So super happy about that. I've been trying to get to the gym. I went Sunday. I did 2 hours of just lifting. It took me 2 hours for lifting. I did 6 movements. Let's see. I did donkey cable kicks, like back cable kicks. I did abductors and abductors. And then I did, good mornings. And then I did glutes, glute thrust, no, booty thrust, glute bridges. You know what I'm trying to say. I know you do. It's the most popular freaking movement. And then I did a burnout on angle seated leg press. So that was, I'm still sure. Still sure. I was multitasking. I'd love to tell you, but I can't tell you because it's my day job, and I can't tell you what my day job is, because if you knew what my day job was, I would have to then put their name on things, and then they would have to watch me to make sure that I'm approved and do things the way they want to. But if you don't know where I work, see, so You're in luck. I'm not going to tell you that. Now, I do know on TikTok, I don't know if that's probably not going to even go on TikTok. That's probably just going to be YouTube. Because Julia Renee is like my freaking favorite. If you ever see me, I love you. She was saying that, try on what platform? Like, I have like accounts everywhere on every platform, and that does get very overwhelming. I've been trying to promote my business. I did it on Facebook first. So I was paying Facebook for men to send me dick pics. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I got off that real fast. Worst $60 ever spent. That's how they get you. They're like, oh, you pay for every interaction. But then they're sending you bots and fake people so they get money. No. Me not stupid. Like, no, bro. I don't know. So there's been a lot. What else? I don't know. Oh, there's so much, there's so much I want planned. So at the gym last week, I was doing my morning glories, and the lady next to me, stopped me and was like, hey, is that for your stomach? Because she was training, and long story short, I'm not even going to go into that, but we got to talking, and there were so many things that I realized, and I was talking to Angie too, there was something, but I realized that not everybody knows this actual information. She was eating 800 calories. Don't do that. Don't do that. So for an example, my BMR is like 16 something. Don't ask me specifics, okay? Do not eat less than your BMR. Unless you are a competitor about to freaking step on national stage, don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Children. Brain fart. I don't remember what I was talking about. I got distracted by my hair. Oh, catching you up on everything. Oh, girl. Talk to the... Super nice. I tried to see if she wanted to be a client. Her husband told her no. That's alright. We could have just chatted. It's cool. Give her a lot of pointers. But anyways, eating 800 calories, don't do that. Don't eat less than your BMR. Don't do that. Eat your food. Eat more than that. Jeepers, don't do that. Please don't do that. So I want to give you more information and calculations, and in my head, I see over a decade ago now, I was 250 pounds. I'm gonna see if I can get a picture and figure out how to insert it, when I was just after my son and I was getting married. I was 19. I was pretty close to 300, if not pushing 300. You couldn't have got me to step on a scale if you paid me. I wouldn't. So it wasn't long after that I started trying to lose weight. And in those years, I really had zero clue. Zero clue. And I'm a binge eater. At night, I want to eat until I'm so full that I'm almost sick. And it's just too numb. I'm not hungry. I'm just numb. I want to like dissociate, and it's not it's not hunger. I just want to like dissociate, and that's how I did it. Like I'd smoke, eat, and then I'm not thinking, I'm watching TV. So it didn't go very far. It didn't do anything. I still was huge. Well, I can't say huge, but for me, until forever, till recently, I guess. And then, so after I left the kids' father and I was 25, I guess that's where the story counts. I'm sitting at like 230, right? I'm about 25, sitting about 230 to 250, and I hated the way it looked. Hated it. Absolutely. And so YouTube started getting big. And so I, of course, fell in love with YouTube. And part of falling in love with YouTube, I found Kristen Guzman, Heidi Summers, Honey Bunny Fit. I don't even know if she posts anymore. Nikki Blackheader, she's not even a fitness YouTuber. She's still a YouTuber. You can still see her, but she doesn't do fitness anymore. And Dana Lynn Bailey, her husband Rob. I got into Rob more recently, but I've always liked Dana. And so I would binge watch these content creators, and I would soak up all of this knowledge. If you put into YouTube, how do you calculate your calories? There's about 60 billion, bazillion, trillion freaking videos about it. So to me, I'm like, well, why should I make a video about calories when everybody already knows it? But clearly, not everybody knows it. It's missing somebody. So it's information that somebody's missing, and just so happens I have my noggin and they can have the information. You know what I mean? Not everybody knows it. So I'm going to try to do more like informational videos. I also want to do more reviews. That was the word. I just recently got Buff Chick coffee. And I'd like to do a full review because I have kind of mixed feelings about it. Don't hate me in the comments. I love Buff Chick team. Alex is one of my new favorite. You know the damn word that I can't ever remember. See, I don't know what it is. I guess it's probably my dyslexia, but I know the word in my head, but I can't get it to go to my mouth. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it could be as simple as the word black. I can see black. I know it's black, but I can't say that it's black. I forget the word. I need actors. Oh, man. So, there's that. We're going to do that. We are going to try to overcome yeah, we're going to try to overcome and make more content, even if I don't like my way that my face looks. Because, you know what? My face is my face, really. Like, I really shouldn't be so hard on myself, but I am. Like, I want so much more. You know, I want so much bigger, so much nicer. And I guess that makes me, I want to say naive, but that's not what I want to say. Wanty? No. Selfish, maybe? I want to say gold digger, but I know that's not right because I make, I make all the money, so I'm not a gold digger. I gold dig myself. Like, that's not a thing. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. But my wife is coming home. She has an interview tomorrow at the Circle K here. And she's coming home. And that's going to be nice. For everybody who knows, knows. For everybody who doesn't, doesn't. I'm not going into that story. What else is going on? Oh, I want to go over. I want to do, episode, series, vlog. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, I guess. About my current goals, because they have changed. I need to fix some things first, mentally, before I think I'm okay enough to cut again. I've come down that 15 to 20 pounds depending on the day and if I went gone to the bathroom. So I'm at a point where I feel mostly comfortable. I'm down to a size 14. So coming from, an 18 when I started this, what was it, like last July? Something like that. So that's progress. I did progress. Sometimes me included, you get just so expect so much more out of it. Like, I was having the conversation with my wife. She's like, not to sound rude, but you do everything right. Why haven't you seen so much progress? And I was like, because I'm not doing everything right. I'm not. There was too many nights that I binged. There was too many days that I was, what's the word? Not within a calorie deficit. Just wasn't. And so I wasn't doing everything right. Was I eating like healthy food? Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't enough to reverse all that I have. So, yeah, new goals. That's happening. So, my phone is dying. So, I'm going to leave it here. Cut out all those long pauses. And I will see you when we go to Walmart soon. Maybe. You see how long this is taking me. All right. Maybe if I become really good at editing, I'll figure the fuck out how to make it like go together and just have a bunch of different stuff. Okay, my phone is about to die like 6%. But I wanted to show you before I started to like put on anything. Angie bought me this from the TikTok shop. It's the first thing I've ever bought off the TikTok shop, but it has lights and then it's timed, and then it will automatically turn off, and then you can go to the next one. Go to the next one. Okay, so according to them, they said the green light was for cleaning. Now, I thought, or was that blue light? Somebody who knows, there's a green, I thought greens were for dark circle. So I wanted to use it on my face. So my eyes are just so dark, and I hate the coloration difference. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. So I found on TikTok, they said that the green was good for dark circles. So Angie bought this for me. Originally, it was like a mask, but then I saw this one and it vibrates. So cute. So far, I like it. I will tell you if I see any differences. So far, no. Have you ever just wanted like a quick impromptu ride? Atlas is being a quai because the girls are in heat. So I thought I would just take Pearl here around the country block, get him out of the house, and let Angie sleep. So we're gonna jam out to the music, and the car drives like it practically drives itself, especially on the highway. Oh, the poor mitter. Oh, my poor mitter. Oh, the poor mitter out with Anthony Alexander. Oh, Miraduma. Yeah, so impromptu drive. Just gonna go drive around. I shouldn't tell, just in case, like, someday I do. Yeah, I'm not gonna say where I live. So, just gonna drive around the next couple towns. Got water. I live a seriously boring life. I put out makeup just for you. Just for you. I'm still working on this Angles thing, so forgive me. Alright, peace out, Cub Scouts. Hey, good morning, my party people. How are we? Oh, it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I've talked to you, since I picked up the camera, which is not unusual for me. As much as I have a narrator up in here that, like, yakka, even though I have like 1,000 bazillion things to say, I find it super duper hard to record myself because I look like this. I look like this. I got like my chin hair is growing. My hair is not brushed. It's just thrown up. I'm in my sweatsuit. I have no makeup on. And I know I've talked about it before, especially on my TikTok. It is super hard to make content when I look like this. Super duper duper uber hard. Because I don't want the judgment, even though I have nobody watching me right now. I don't know. What if one day I do blow up? I'm going to blow up one day. And, like, and then I'm going to get haters. How am I going to deal with that? See, that's my anxiety and bipolar and, like, that's my mental health issues talking right there. Like, that's my body dysmorphia talking right there. Like, and I know it here. I know it here. Like, logically, my logical side knows that. Tell my emotions, honey, because they ain't listening. They're not. They're not. Excuse me, coffee time. So, it's been a minute. And I want to do so much more with you guys because I feel like all of my main content is just me sitting and chit chat. And I know, like, some people like that, but majority of people, I know the vlogs that I like is when they show what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they doing? What is their progress? What does their day look like? That's my favorite, right? And so I want to be able to do my favorite type of content. Like, if I want it to be able to want to watch it, I figured if I make something that I would want to watch, maybe somebody else would want to watch it. But that's the thought process. Look at this cuteness, though. Yeah. All of my girls are in heat. So my two unclipped boys, this one and the Atlas, are not They're not happy boys. Oh, I know. They're not happy boys. So we've been stressed out, and we had a death in the family. And Lord, did that just bring up a lot of things, a lot of broken wounds that weren't healed, I guess, that I thought was. And, you know, I talk a lot about motivation and mental health and how they kind of go hand in hand, you know, and that's kind of how me included, that circle would go, you know, like when I spiraled, I would then give up everything, right? And then because I'm like, now I've gained 20 pounds, what's the point of even trying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying not to do that. And I actually, if you think about it, since July, I've done better. Like I haven't actually. I know, buddy. I know you shaking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're a good boy. He's a good boy. Anyways, I talk a lot about having the motivation to do it even when you don't want to. And it's hard. And you know what? I'm not perfect. Have you ever wished you had a you? Like, I wish I had a coach like myself that I could be, that I could use, that's held responsible. Like, help hold me responsible for myself. I use my own app, but I'm not going to yell at myself if I don't do my workout that day. You know what I'm saying? I think that's part of the reason why it's taken me so long to get so far into this journey. And I did some math, and yeah, I've lost over 20 pounds. So it's working, you know, like it's working. What I'm doing is working. It's working. But I always feel as though it's never enough. I'm never enough. And it's just not healthy to, you know, because we're not going to always have motivation. And I don't. A lot of times I'll only work out once a week when I have the time on a Sunday, Saturday to go to the gym, and I'll do like a nice big 3-hour killer workout, and then I'll do a 20-30 minute cardio session once through the week. That's not enough. It's just not enough. Not to show the type of progression that you know, people want to see. But here's the secret, okay? I'm going to give you the secret sauce, okay? As much as you put in it is what you are going to get out of it. Just because you see me eating rice and beans the majority of the nights, I'm not eating at a caloric deficit enough. I'm not working out enough. I'm not lifting heavy enough. Like, those things have to happen to see the results that people are putting in their head. Like, so many people put in their head that, well, okay, so you've been doing this journey since July, you should be, you know, a super fucking model. And if I starved myself, yeah, I probably could be. Just not something that I'm, you know, wanting to do. I want to heal. I'm doing this to heal. And hopefully help somebody the way that I didn't get the help. The way I don't get the help. I'm going to change to tiers. Okay, so you can only afford this part. Okay, so this is all you. Okay, so you won't get all the one-on-ones. Okay, so maybe you can't reach me 24 hours a day in messaging. Okay, so you won't get like that personal time, something like that, right? Or I'm not going to give you a nutrition. Well, I don't write plans. I don't write nutrition plans because they don't work. Okay. If you eat the same thing every single day, I don't know about you. I'm neurodivergent. I can't do that. It would kill me. No. No, 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 no. I can't do it. Mm-mm. Similar. Yes. Same? No. Mm-mm. I can't do anything twice the same way. Mm-mm. It's like recipes. I measure with my heart. I couldn't tell you what I put in there. I just do it. I just do it. Randomness, right? So yeah. I forgot where I was going. Oh, prices and what people can use. I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna put in a tier to make it work for you, because there are so many women, especially. I can't say men because I don't really know how to train a man. I could give you like a basic general wise, but I don't really know how to train a man. And I put an ad on Facebook. I had, men sending me pictures. It was awful. And I was paying for it. I was paying Facebook AdSense for men to message me pictures of their private parts. Anyways, I digress. It's still, I want to help. Like, I can help you. I have the knowledge. Hint, do not eat less than your BMR. Don't do it. It's not healthy. Unless you are going into a competition, unless you are like a IBFF pro, do not do that. Do not do that. Do not eat less than your BMR. Don't do it. That's all I got. Don't do it. Like, Google it if necessary. Like, if you don't want to use my, expertise, if you don't want to use my app, okay. Just Google it. Google your BMR and do not eat less than that. Like, just don't do it. Like, your body needs food to live. It does. And I know especially how hard to see food as something like a nutrient. Like, I need this to survive. It is hard to get out of that mindset that food is the bad guy. Because think about it. If you don't eat, you're not gaining it. And when you've been so big your whole life, it gets you. Like, food can be a trigger. I was thinking, I've been soul searching, and I remember when I was a child, outside of family events, at school, stores, places like that, I got stared at and picked on and ridiculed and judged. And I had a safe space with my family. So I said, I don't need friends because I have my family. And then my whole entire family died. Not at once, not like that, but I've lost my whole family. There's, a couple aunts and uncles. There's aunts, uncles. There's my nieces. I love you. My brother and my sister. My sister doesn't talk to me. I hardly ever talk to my brother. So my family is gone. And now when I'm out in social events, I'm a mess. I don't like it. Don't look at me. I hate when people don't like it. Freaks just thinking about it. Because every time I was out, people made me feel like shit. And now I don't want to be out in public. And I just figured this out like last week when this was gone, because we went to the bar and for before services they did a memorial thing at the bar. Anyways, I figured out that because of that is why I don't like being in public. It's because it feels like nobody's gonna like me. Like, I'm that little girl that nobody likes. I never had friends really growing up. I had Jen and Sarah and Ashley, but they lived in Georgetown. So, and I lived in North Pitcher. In other words, we were half an hour away from each other in middle of farmland, okay? And I'd talk to them a little bit at school, but like if we didn't have a class together, I was alone. That was it. If, and we didn't like do things outside of, like they did because they all lived like right next to each other, or, what I'm trying to say. Not the point. But I didn't really have friends. And so now I'm learning all this things that are triggers and things that damage that was caused to me throughout my life. I'm now trying to figure it out.